Amidst the high school bustle, Indigo walks with earbuds in, books in her arms, a picture of quiet confidence. She moves through the crowded hallway, not seeking attention, yet owning her space with subtle grace. Each step is measured, each glance self-assured, as Indigo navigates the sea of students. The hallway fades into background noise. Her world is her own. Echoing laughter heralds the arrival of three mean girls. Their perfect hair, a stark contrast to the ordinary hallway. Their expensive clothes ripple as they stride forward, an unspoken command in their confident gait. Whispers follow in their wake as students shrink against the lockers, their eyes downcast. The hallway seems to part before them, the unyielding power of popularity palpable in their wake. In the bustling high school cafeteria, laughter echoes off the tiled walls, a stark contrast to the underlying tension. The mean girls reign supreme at their usual table, their eyes sharp, assessing, and ever judgmental. Quick, subtle glances dart toward Indigo, each one carrying a weight of unspoken criticism. Almost imperceptible sneers twist their lips, revealing their contempt. Their collective gaze forms an invisible barrier, isolating Indigo within the crowded room. Sunlight floods the busy high school hallway as Indigo navigates the crowded space, an island of calm amid the chaos. A sharp, whispered comment cuts through the air, a deliberate sting aimed at Indigo as she passes. The mean girl's eyes glint with malice as she watches Indigo, her words hanging in the air like poison. Indigo's face is a mask of indifference, her expression betraying nothing as the insult washes over her. She walks on, her stride unwavering, a silent defiance in her every step as she refuses to give her tormentor satisfaction. Indigo sits at her desk, focused and undisturbed, her pen gliding smoothly across the page. Across the classroom, a group of mean girls exchange sharp glances, their expressions a mix of envy and irritation. Their silent communication speaks volumes, hinting at a brewing storm of high school drama. Indigo continues writing, oblivious or indifferent to their glares, her composure unshaken. The high school hallway pulses with raw, youthful energy, a symphony of hurried footsteps and echoing chatter. A loud thud as books scatter, momentarily silencing the clamor, a stark interruption in the hallway's rhythm. Sharp laughter pierces the air as the mean girls mock the fallen student, their voices cutting and cruel. Indigo watches the scene unfold, her expression thoughtful, almost contemplative amid the chaos. Her eyes reflect a silent judgment as she observes the cruelty and the vulnerability in the crowded hallway. Bathed in sunlight, Indigo hunches over her laptop, brow furrowed in intense concentration. Dust motes dance around her, a silent ballet in the sunlit library. Other students study quietly, lost in their books and notes. A mean girl saunters past, radiating disdain and perfectly styled. "Must be nice not caring how you look," she sneers, her words dripping with malice. In the hushed library, Indigo lifts her gaze, a picture of serene composure amidst the towering shelves. Her eyes reflect a quiet confidence, betraying no hint of the turmoil within. A soft, almost imperceptible smile plays on her lips as she prepares to speak. With unwavering resolve, she breaks the silence, her voice calm and steady. "It is." Her simple affirmation hangs in the air, pregnant with unspoken meaning and anticipation. In the high school library, a mean girl strides away, her steps echoing in the sudden quiet. A subtle shift in her posture betrays a flicker of uncertainty, a crack in her confident facade. The weight of unspoken words hangs heavy in the air as she disappears between the towering shelves. Sunlight streams through the library windows, casting long shadows that mirror her inner turmoil. Fluorescent lights buzz over a high school classroom, casting a sterile glow on rows of empty desks. A student is subtly cornered, the target of hushed taunts from a small, encircling group. Indigo, her eyes filled with empathy, observes the subtle cruelty unfolding. She quietly rises, a silent promise of support in her determined stride. Indigo settles beside the bullied student, her presence a gentle shield against the storm. A subtle shift in the atmosphere, as kindness quietly challenges the shadows of bullying. Chaos erupts as books scatter, painting the hallway floor with forgotten stories and whispered secrets. A blush of embarrassment stains the student's neck, a silent scream against the judging eyes. Laughter echoes, a mocking symphony to their clumsy ballet of shame. Indigo appears, a beacon of warmth cutting through the cold hallway judgment. A genuine smile blossoms, promising sanctuary from the storm of humiliation. "Hey, did you see that crazy game last night? The Wildcats totally crushed it," Indigo says. The high school cafeteria buzzes with noise as Indigo stands alone, holding her lunch tray, a stark contrast to the chaos. Brittany and her mean girls corner Indigo, malice flashing in their eyes. "Nice outfit, Indigo. Did you raid a thrift store?" Brittany sneers, her voice dripping with disdain. "Yeah, seriously. My grandma has the same dress," Jessica adds, fueling the mockery. Indigo's slight smile betrays no reaction, the taunts bouncing harmlessly off her. Echoing laughter fades as students fill the high school hallway, a sea of faces now shifting with uncertainty. The mean girls, once the center of attention, now find themselves isolated, their usual entourage dwindling. Footsteps falter, the once steady stream of support turning into hesitant pauses and averted glances. A subtle shift in the atmosphere. The solid wall of loyalty begins to crumble, like sand through an hourglass. The hallway, once a stage for popularity, now reflects the quiet drama of shifting alliances and unspoken judgments. Sunlight illuminates the classroom, students absorbed, dust motes dancing in the golden rays. Mean girls huddle, their whispers a conspiratorial hum against the classroom's quiet. A teacher observes, a flicker of disapproval tightening their expression. The familiar pattern of behavior unfolds, casting a shadow over the bright classroom. A high school cafeteria buzzes with teenage chatter, a symphony of clattering trays and echoing laughter. Suddenly, the lively atmosphere begins to shift, an unspoken change rippling through the crowded room. Students tune out the shrill voices of the mean girls, their drama fading into background noise. Their carefully constructed drama, once the center of attention, now becomes a distant echo. Bright daylight illuminates the high school hallway, bustling with students. A mean girl approaches Indigo, her usual confidence wavering. The hallway noise fades as the encounter begins. The mean girl looks tired, a stark contrast to her usual sharp demeanor. A vulnerability softens her features as she nears Indigo. A vibrant high school hallway buzzes with life, lockers lining the walls. Students chatter and laugh, caught in the whirlwind of teenage life. Amidst the crowd, a mean girl steps forward, her eyes narrowed. Her voice drips with venom as she challenges, "You think you're better than us?" The hallway quiets, all eyes turning to the unfolding confrontation. Tension hangs heavy as everyone awaits a response, a challenge thrown. Amidst the chaos of the high school hallway, Indigo stands firm, a solitary figure against the rushing current of students. She shakes her head, her expression resolute, a silent vow etched on her face amidst the noise. "No," Indigo declares, her voice cutting through the din, a declaration of independence and moral strength. Her eyes shine with conviction as she voices her refusal. "I just don't need to hurt people to feel important." A moment of quiet defiance in the crowded hallway, Indigo's words hang in the air, a challenge to the status quo. In the bustling high school hallway, the mean girl stands, her anger visibly fading. Her posture shifts, shoulders slumping slightly as her fiery gaze begins to dim. A subtle deflation, like a balloon losing air, softens her once sharp features. Silence descends as her inner turmoil simmers beneath a veneer of composure. A flicker of vulnerability crosses her face, betraying the cracks in her facade. The hallway buzz fades as she confronts a moment of quiet introspection. Amidst the hustle of the high school hallway, Indigo turns, her steps measured and full of quiet confidence. Sunlight streams through the tall windows, illuminating Indigo as she walks away. Her silhouette is framed against the backdrop of lockers and passing students. A sense of purpose emanates from Indigo as she heads towards her destination. At the high school, Indigo helps a student with homework, her brow furrowed in concentration. Indigo offers a comforting word, her hand gently resting on their shoulder. Indigo stands up for someone being bullied, her voice firm and unwavering. Each act of kindness showcases Indigo's compassionate nature. Her actions create a ripple effect of positivity throughout the school. Sunlight fills the high school classroom, dust motes swirling in golden shafts. Empty desks hint at the students' chaotic energy. A small group gathers, hope and anxiety etched on their faces. Indigo listens intently, her expression thoughtful and empathetic. Their collective tension hangs heavy in the sunlit room. Indigo's calm presence offers a beacon amidst the uncertainty. Sunlight fills the high school library, illuminating dust motes as Indigo sits with her friends. Books lie scattered, but their attention is on each other, their faces lit by laughter. The library, usually hushed, vibrates with their cheerful energy and close friendship. Genuine warmth radiates from the group as they share a light-hearted moment together. Sunlight streams down the high school hallway, illuminating the slow decline of the once powerful mean girls. Still dressed identically, their coordinated outfits can't mask their diminished influence in the school. Whispers follow them, not of fear, but of curiosity and amusement, as they navigate the crowded hallway. Their confident strides falter slightly, a subtle crack in their once impenetrable facade of superiority. The hallway buzzes with a new energy, the power dynamic subtly shifting away from the fading mean girls. A high school cafeteria buzzes with the chaotic symphony of teenage voices, a sea of faces lost in their own worlds. Amidst the lively chaos, scattered groups of students are engrossed in animated conversations. Near the center, the mean girls attempt to stir drama, their words swallowed by the bustling atmosphere. Their efforts fall flat, as the other students remain indifferent, lost in their own concerns. The mean girls' plot dissolves into the background noise, highlighting the indifference of the crowd. Under the bright sun, a vibrant football game unfolds on the green field. Indigo watches intently from the sidelines, her gaze locked on the players. Her hands clap together, a burst of sound adding to the game's energy. Indigo cheers, her voice ringing with enthusiasm and support. Her eyes shine with excitement as she watches her friends on the team. The game continues, fueled by the players' efforts and Indigo's spirited cheers. Sunlight floods the high school classroom, illuminating the air. Dust motes dance in the golden rays, creating an ethereal glow. Indigo sits attentively, a picture of bright-eyed engagement. Her hand is raised slightly, eager to participate. A sense of youthful energy and intellectual curiosity fills the room. The classroom buzzes with silent anticipation and learning. Sunlight streams down the high school hallway as Indigo passes, a gentle smile gracing her lips. A student, eyes downcast, walks alone amidst the bustling crowd. Indigo catches the student's eye, her smile deepening with warmth and unspoken support. The student's lips curve slightly, a flicker of hope igniting in their eyes. Indigo continues down the hallway, leaving behind a trail of quiet encouragement and silent strength. Sunlight floods the high school library, illuminating towering bookshelves and creating an inviting space for study. Amidst scattered books, Indigo, animated and bright, gestures emphatically as she explains her research to Anna. Indigo's passionate explanation fills the air, her enthusiasm infectious as she shares her insights. Anna listens intently, her expression thoughtful as she absorbs Indigo's words in the sun-drenched library. Under bright daylight, Indigo strides through the high school hallway, her laughter echoing in the bustling space. Her friends flank her, their easy camaraderie painting a picture of youthful exuberance and shared secrets. Each step resonates with the confidence and carefree spirit of high school life. The hallway buzzes with energy as Indigo and her friends navigate the familiar path. Their animated conversation fills the air, a vibrant soundtrack to their daily high school journey. The high school cafeteria buzzes with the aroma of countless lunches and the murmur of youthful chatter. Indigo sits at a table surrounded by a diverse group, their laughter echoing through the crowded space. Their clothing, ethnicities, and passions differ, yet a sense of unity and acceptance binds them. Camaraderie fills the air as they share stories and laughter, their bond palpable in the lively scene. Fluorescent lights reflect off the linoleum floor, illuminating lockers adorned with personal touches. A hushed anticipation falls over the crowd. Indigo steps forward, her quiet strength evident in her composed stance. Indigo stands up for a student, her voice calm but firm. A voice narrates. Sunlight floods the classroom, illuminating dust motes as Indigo stands, a beacon of enthusiasm. Textbooks and notes create a landscape of learning as Indigo passionately explains a concept. Her gestures are emphatic, her voice ringing with a contagious energy. The students, a mix of focus and confusion, are captivated by Indigo's animated lesson. Afternoon sun paints long shadows across the high school hallway, lockers standing like silent sentinels. Indigo leans against a locker, her soft gaze reflecting the pain etched on her friend's face. She listens intently, a comforting presence amidst the echoing sounds of departing students. Small nods of understanding punctuate the heavy silence, offering silent reassurance. Her gentle gestures speak volumes, a quiet promise of unwavering support. Sunlight floods the high school library, lighting up towering bookshelves and creating an oasis of quiet study. Indigo, a patient tutor, sits with a struggling student, sunlight highlighting her gentle, encouraging expression. The student hunches over the textbook, brow furrowed in frustration, a picture of academic struggle. Indigo's encouraging words fill the quiet space, a beacon of hope in the student's academic journey. The library, a sanctuary of knowledge, witnesses the quiet battle of learning and the power of patient guidance. The high school hallway buzzes as Indigo moves through the throng, the heart of bustling activity. Indigo orchestrates, her natural leadership shining as she directs the school-wide event. The event unfolds, a vibrant display promoting kindness and inclusivity. She navigates the crowd, ensuring every detail fosters an atmosphere of acceptance. Indigo's finesse creates a ripple of positive change throughout the school. Sunlight floods the classroom as Indigo stands at the podium, her notes perfectly aligned. Dust motes dance in the golden light, framing her confident stance. She gestures, her voice resonating with conviction, capturing every student's attention. Notebooks fill with notes as her words ignite a spark of understanding. Sunlight streams down the high school hallway as Indigo dedicates herself to tidying the school grounds. With determined focus, Indigo meticulously picks up trash, revealing her sense of responsibility for the environment. Indigo's actions demonstrate her commitment to making her community a cleaner and more welcoming place. A subtle smile plays on Indigo's lips as she continues her work, embodying quiet dedication and civic pride. Sunlight floods the library, illuminating towering bookshelves. Indigo, surrounded by children, sits on a low stool. Indigo's face glows with warmth as she reads aloud. The children are captivated, their eyes wide with wonder. A picture book open. Stories come alive in Indigo's hands. The high school hallway buzzes with youthful energy as Indigo navigates the crowded space, a beacon of experience. Indigo shares stories, offering guidance to a younger student amidst lockers and lively chatter. A gesture of reassurance from Indigo as they navigate the challenging currents of adolescence together. Indigo's encouraging words create a moment of calm in the hallway's energetic chaos. The younger student absorbs Indigo's wisdom, finding solace in shared experiences and newfound hope. Sunlight floods the classroom, illuminating dust motes as students buzz with excited anticipation. Indigo, beaming nervously, stands at the front, radiating warmth and sincerity. Indigo receives an award for her outstanding contributions to the school community. Her achievements are recognized, a moment of pride etched on her face. The palpable joy in the room amplifies the celebration of her success. A wave of applause erupts, honoring Indigo's dedication and impact. Indigo stands amidst the lockers, a beacon of confidence in the crowded high school hallway. Her eyes sparkle with unwavering conviction, a silent promise of dreams about to unfold. "You have to chase what makes you come alive," Indigo declares, her voice ringing with passion. Her gaze pierces through the noise, a challenge to the status quo and a call to action. "Don't let anyone tell you it's impossible," she urges, her words a powerful anthem for dreamers. Sunlight floods the high school library, casting long shadows from towering bookshelves as Indigo pores over college brochures. Her brow is furrowed in concentration. Each page is a step toward her future. With a determined hand, Indigo highlights key information, marking her path with strokes of bright yellow. The weight of ambition rests on her shoulders, fueling her focus. Each brochure is a world of possibilities, a promise of what could be. In the quiet library, Indigo's resolve echoes, a silent testament to her unwavering goals. Amidst the lively high school hallway, Indigo's radiant smile shines. Students celebrate achievements, their laughter echoing around Indigo. Indigo beams with unadulterated joy, her eyes sparkling. Her happiness is palpable, a testament to her genuine support, a clear reflection of Indigo's true spirit in the bustling hall. Sunlight floods the classroom, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Desks sit in orderly rows, a familiar landscape for Indigo. Indigo smiles softly, a sense of peace settling over her. Her gaze sweeps across the room, lingering on posters and equations. A wave of gratitude washes over Indigo as she reflects. Her eyes reflect appreciation for her high school years. In the bustling high school hallway, Indigo shares a warm smile with teachers, admiration shining in her eyes. Indigo's heartfelt words express her deep respect for her mentors, a tender farewell moment. Sunlight streams through the hallway windows, illuminating Indigo's genuine appreciation. The air buzzes with the promise of new beginnings as Indigo bids adieu to familiar faces. A poignant goodbye, Indigo's lingering farewell, etches a lasting memory in the school's heart. The high school cafeteria is a hive of activity, students buzzing around tables. At their usual table, the mean girls sit alone, isolated from the vibrant chaos. An air of defeat hangs heavy around them, their usual sharp edges softened. They exchange glances, a silent acknowledgement of their fallen reign. The boisterous chatter of the cafeteria seems to mock their quiet solitude. Their table, once a symbol of fear, now stands as a monument to change. Sunlight streams down the bustling high school hallway. A river of students flows between classes. Amidst the throng, the clique of mean girls stands out, their expressions sharp and aloof. Yet, the student body flows around them, a silent statement. The mean girls remain isolated, their power waning in the face of collective indifference. A study in contrasts, their attempts at dominance fading into the backdrop of everyday life. Sunlight fills the classroom, illuminating rows of expectant faces. The teacher's kind eyes reflect years of dedication and care. A gentle, knowing smile graces the teacher's lips. Indigo sits among her peers, radiating quiet confidence. The teacher's smile deepens, a silent affirmation of Indigo's growth. Warmth and pride radiate, filling the classroom with unspoken encouragement. Sunlight paints the high school hallway as Indigo strides forward, her hair catching the light, a vision of confidence. The air vibrates with anticipation, a symphony of rustling gowns and excited chatter filling the hallway. Indigo's face is radiant, alight with dreams, as she approaches the threshold of her graduation. A sea of students gathers, their gowns whispering tales of futures waiting to be written. The promise of a new beginning shimmers in the air as Indigo steps closer to the graduation ceremony. Under the bright sun, Indigo strides onto the stage, her face radiant with joy. A wide, genuine smile lights up her features as she reaches for her hard-earned diploma. She clasps the diploma, a symbol of years of dedication and dreams realized. Her smile reflects a future full of possibilities, poised to embrace the world. Under the sun, the principal smiles warmly at the podium, ready to honor the graduates. A hush falls, anticipation rippling through the crowd. And now, it is my distinct honor. The principal begins, voice full of pride. Indigo, the principal announces, celebrating kindness and dedication. Under the sunny sky, Indigo smiles, and gratitude sparkles in her eyes. She reflects on the journey, a chapter closing with pride. A sea of faces, friends and family, celebrate the moment. Caps are thrown, soaring high, dreams taking flight. Laughter echoes, a symphony of joy and accomplishment. Indigo embraces the future, hope radiating from her. The graduation crowd rises, a sea of proud faces turning towards the stage. Applause thunders through the air, celebrating Indigo's remarkable journey. Smiles gleam as they recognize Indigo's outstanding achievements. A wave of pride washes over the audience, a tribute to hard work. Each clap echoes Indigo's significant contributions to the school. The collective joy forms a powerful, celebratory atmosphere. Beneath the open sky, Indigo stands tall at the podium, sunlight illuminating the hopeful faces of the graduating class. A gentle breeze whispers through the trees, carrying the scent of summer as Indigo prepares to impart wisdom. In the grand tapestry of life, Indigo begins, their voice resonating with conviction and heartfelt sincerity. The audience listens intently, captivated by Indigo's words on the fleeting nature of achievements. The kindness we extend, Indigo emphasizes, their gaze sweeping across the crowd, is what truly endures. At graduation, her voice echoes, filled with conviction, capturing the graduates' focused attention. Sunlight sparkles on caps and gowns, reflecting ambition and dreams as her speech unfolds. Faces shine with anticipation and resolve, mirroring the weight of her hopeful words. Moved by her message, the crowd nods, some wiping away tears as unity fills the stadium. The air crackles with possibility, a collective belief in shaping a brighter future. Indigo exits the stage, a radiant smile illuminating her face. A wave of cheers erupts as her friends celebrate Indigo's achievement. Family members shout words of encouragement, their voices full of pride. The crowd's energy is a vibrant symphony of excitement and joy. Under the warm sun, she shares a tight embrace with her parents, her face glowing with joy. Her radiant smile shines as she whispers words of heartfelt gratitude. "Thank you both for everything," she says, her voice thick with emotion. Her eyes sparkle with love and appreciation as she continues, "I love you." The sun casts a golden hue, illuminating their shared moment of pride and affection. A family's bond, strengthened by years of support, shines brighter than the graduation day sun. Beneath a bright sky, graduates gather, their gowns a sea of pride and accomplishment. She turns, her face radiant, and embraces her closest friends. Laughter rings out, a symphony of joy and shared memories filling the air. A group of friends celebrates, their faces flushed with excitement and anticipation. Sunlight catches the confetti as it rains down, shimmering like golden promises. The air vibrates with the energy of dreams taking flight, a future yet unwritten. Under the bright sun, Indigo stands out in her graduation gown, a beacon of hope and accomplishment. With a surge of exhilaration, Indigo throws her graduation cap high into the sky, a symbol of liberation. The cap twirls in the air, mirroring Indigo's soaring dreams and aspirations for the future. Indigo watches her cap fly, her face radiant with optimism, ready to embrace the adventures that await her. Graduates gather, their faces radiant with joy and accomplishment. A sea of hands reaches up, each holding a graduation cap poised for flight. Caps soar into the cerulean sky, a symbol of dreams taking flight. Laughter and cheers erupt as the graduates celebrate their momentous achievement. Beneath a boundless sky, mortarboards soar, a black cascade symbolizing dreams taking flight. The air vibrates with cheers a symphony of pride echoing across the graduation field. Families embrace, their faces radiant with joy, celebrating years of dedication and sacrifice. A lingering sense of accomplishment hangs in the air, a testament to hard-won victories. The scene fades, leaving behind a palpable sense of anticipation for the adventures yet to come. Indigo returns to the familiar high school, sunlight bathing her face as she pauses at the foot of the steps. Standing on the steps, memories flood back as she gazes up at the familiar brick facade, a ghost of her past. A nostalgic smile plays on her lips, a quiet moment of reflection in the bright open day. The school stands as a silent witness to her journey, unchanged by time, yet holding countless stories. Bathed in a spotlight, Indigo commands the stage with poise. The high school auditorium buzzes with the murmur of anticipation. Rows of students fill the seats, a sea of faces. Curiosity flickers in the eyes of some, boredom in others. Indigo gestures, her smile radiant and self-assured. A confident energy fills the space, captivating the audience. In the auditorium, a single figure stands on the stage, alone in the circle of warm spotlight. Her voice echoes through the silent auditorium, resonating with heartfelt emotion. The audience watches with rapt attention, each face illuminated by the glow of the stage. She shares her experiences, her voice clear and strong, captivating every student, inspiring the students to embrace kindness. Her words paint a picture of hope and change. The auditorium holds its breath, hanging on to her every word about character and compassion. The high school auditorium buzzes with anticipation as students fill every seat, eyes fixed expectantly on the stage. An atmosphere thick with excitement permeates the hall, every breath held in collective suspense. Each student, a sea of faces, is utterly consumed, lost in the unfolding narrative before them. The silence is broken only by the speaker's voice, weaving a tale that holds them all captive. In this moment, the auditorium transforms into a vessel of shared dreams and collective emotion. Indigo concludes her powerful speech, her voice resonating through the high school auditorium. A hush falls over the captivated students as the last words hang in the air. Then, a single clap breaks the silence, swiftly escalating into thunderous applause. A wave of admiration washes over the crowd, their cheers echoing off the walls. Indigo beams, basking in the warmth of the students' enthusiastic response. Thunderous applause fills the auditorium, a wave of sound crashing over the crowd. Every face beams with admiration, lit by the glow of shared respect. A collective acknowledgement washes over them, recognizing Indigo's profound wisdom. Boundless compassion radiates from Indigo, touching every heart in the room. Sunlight paints the empty high school hallways as Indigo walks, her footsteps the only sound. Dust motes dance in the golden light, each a tiny spotlight on forgotten moments. A nostalgic smile touches Indigo's lips, memories flooding back in a silent rush. The building stands still, a silent witness to the echoes of laughter and learning. In the quiet solitude, Indigo relives the vibrant tapestry of her high school years. Under the vast sky, the school's silhouette is a beacon of memories for her. She smiles softly, a nostalgic echo of laughter and camaraderie. The lessons learned bloom in her mind, each a vibrant petal of growth. Friendships forged stand as pillars, holding the weight of shared history. Amidst the hustle of the high school exterior, she pauses, a moment of reflection etched on her youthful face. Her thoughtful gaze captures the essence of kindness, a silent vow to embody compassion in her actions. A subtle shift in her demeanor reveals a newfound resolve, the importance of character now deeply rooted. With renewed purpose, she steps forward, ready to navigate the challenges ahead with unwavering integrity. She stops, her silhouette framed against the familiar backdrop of the high school. Golden afternoon light softens the brick facade, casting a nostalgic glow. Narration. She realizes that high school doesn't remember who was fashionable, but who was kind. A thoughtful pause as she absorbs the profound simplicity of the lesson learned, Red brick buildings and manicured lawns frame the bustling high school, alive with youthful energy and laughter. Students rush by, their chatter fading as a profound realization dawns. I understand that pretty fades and status shifts, but character lasts. The enduring qualities of character stand in stark contrast to the transient nature of youth and status. At the high school, Indigo walks away, her steps echoing with quiet confidence, a solitary figure against the schoolyard. Each step she takes is imbued with the weight of her actions, a symphony of kindness and determination. The setting sun casts long shadows, emphasizing the legacy she leaves behind, a testament to her unwavering spirit. Her form recedes into the distance, her impact on the school forever imprinted, a beacon of hope and change. Indigo stands before the high school, a serene smile gracing her lips as the school day buzzes around her. Sunlight warms her face, highlighting the subtle satisfaction in her eyes. She takes a moment, breathing in the vibrant energy of the students. A quiet sense of accomplishment radiates from her as she watches the students. Indigo's gentle smile deepens, knowing she truly made a difference in their lives.